do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I become a different person when I brush my hair and I put makeup on. It's like I'm Jasmine. Jasmine Beyonce. I need to work on my arms more. It's Jasmine here from runjasminerun.blogspot.com, and I am here to vlog about my past marathon experience. And if you can't tell from the shirt I'm wearing and the medal I'm rocking, I'm about to talk to you. Oh God, don't ever do this, because that'll really hurt. I'm going to share with you guys my experience at the Monumental Marathon, which was last weekend. If you're watching this today, it was last weekend. If you're not watching this, it was November 5th, 2016, here in Indianapolis. So I've been getting a lot of questions from my runner friends as to what happened to me the last half of my marathon. And for those who haven't been following me in my running journey on my blog spot, let me explain a little bit. I have been for the past 3 years training to Boston qualify. I am shooting for 3:30. I think I've been shooting for 3:30 since I decided I'm gonna Boston qualify, and I've been getting close. I ran Space Coast Marathon down in Florida in a 3:40, almost face planted it at the finish. It was quite awesome. At Chicago Marathon last year, I got a 3:35.04, and actually thought I finished in 3:40 some, and was like, oh dang, I'm consistent at least in my marathoning. And this time around, I finished in a 3 hours and 43 minutes, and I don't remember how many seconds, but it felt like a long time of dying the last half of my marathon. So even though I had a moment where I did cry when I saw 3:30 on my watch during my marathon, I thought it was okay, because I was like, all right, let it go, Jasmine, just get to the finish. It did hit me pretty hard the day after that I didn't Boston qualify, because 3 years of training hard and, you know, doing whatever you can to succeed in the marathon, it does hurt. It does sting a little bit, but you know what? It definitely makes me even hungrier for that BQ. Let me tell you, I am so, like, I cannot wait to start training for another marathon. Well, I'm going to train for this same marathon next year, but I can't wait to do the cycle again. So, to answer the questions of my many friends who keep asking, I do not know what happened to me the last half. My husband keeps saying that he thinks it's because I got sick and it played with my body a lot and I didn't like bounce back as fast. But I hate putting the blame on things. I hate, you know, using things for an excuse. I am a not excuse person. I hate putting the blame on other stuff. I will say this, I did feel really fatigued after mile 14, and I was taking Gatorade, water, my gels, just like I do in every other marathon, accordingly, just like I practiced during my long runs, and I don't know what happened. The only other thing I can think of is that I physically broke down and it mentally fudged with me. I don't want to curse because I don't know who's going to watch this, but it effed me up the last half. So I just kind of chalked it up to a bad race and had my little moment, and now I am like, oh child, let me tell you, I am going to BQ 2017, coming for you. I am coming for you. But let's talk about the positive things, because I don't like to like walk away from marathons dwelling in the negativity, because it just ain't good with my namaste mindset. Let's talk about the positives. Number one, let's talk about my running gardening angel, Nita. Nita, I met her, I think I met her at the Women's Indy Half Marathon originally, but she found me at mile between 16 or 18, I don't know. The second half of the marathon, like, I feel like I mentally blocked it out because it was not enjoyable. But she found me towards the end of the marathon, a little bit after the half, closer to the end, and she just started talking to me about her life story, and it, honest to God, like, it really helped me. I need to send her, like, an edible arrangement or something, because that literally just revamped my confidence, because at that moment when she found me, I was in a dark place. I was in a place I have never, not even when I ran 50Ks or ran that 50 miler with Mark, I have never, well, that 50 miler with Mark, I did think I was going to quit, but I didn't because he yelled at me. Anyway, I thought I was going to quit. Like, I legitimately thought I was going to quit. And she found me and we talked, and she just, gave me the confidence to finish. I knew I wasn't going to finish in the time that I wanted, but I was going to finish. I am not a quitter. Jasmine's not a quitter. So I did finish. Thank you, Nita, so much. Girl, I should just send you an edible arrangement or something, because, I don't know what I would have done without you at the end pushing me. So thank you so much if you watch this. Thank you. Number 2, I met a wonderful, wonderful group of girls who are coached by the same person that I'm coached by. And we got the opportunity to mingle post-marathon, and I got to learn more about them, and they shared a lot of funny stories, and it really made me feel really good, because I've been struggling with finding my people. Does that make sense? Like, finding a tribe? Does that make sense to people out there? Because running can be a lonely sport, but it doesn't have to be. I kind of missed having, my own little running community that I had in Florida, and it's been quite a while here. I mean, I've met other runners, and we have neighbors in our neighborhood that we see often while we're running, but it's different when you find your tribe and your people, and they're very encouraging, and they're very much wanting to know about you and your running story as much as you want to learn about them and their running story. So anyways, I found a tribe, and it really made me feel good. Walking away from a bad race, knowing that I have these women who are so nice, so encouraging, went out of their way and ran with me in the worst patch I had in the marathon. But yeah, I'm so thankful that I finally found a running community or group that is very much so into women empowerment, because I have had some really bad experiences with female runners in the past who have absolutely shitty, I swore, shitty, I'm gonna say it again, shitty sportsmanship, where they're ultra competitive, or they can't shake your hand after a race because you beat them. What the fuck is that? What the F word is that? Can't we all just rise each other up and not break each other down? So yeah, I'm super happy that I found these women who, have similar goals, or have been to Boston, or, run ultras, or just fast 5Ks, whatever it is. I'm super happy that I'm a part of that group who encourage each other and want every single person in the group to succeed at whatever their goal is. And the last thing I want to say that's a positive from this marathon, okay, it's a 2-part. Number 1, having Coach Matt there at the end to hug you. I think he saw me cry. I almost cried at the finish because I was just so happy to be done. You don't know how happy I was to be done with that marathon. That was by far the hardest marathon I have ever done. And to have your coach, your run coach at the end, giving you a side hug, asking you how you feel, if you're okay, and telling you it's okay, we're gonna get this figured out and you're gonna do great in the next marathon. I teared up. I teared up, and then I kind of like sucked it back in because I was like, I'm not gonna cry. I already cried on the course. I don't need to cry anymore. Why am I so goddamn emotional? So yeah, that was amazing, and I'm so happy that Coach Matt gave me a side hug, and it meant a lot. I really needed a hug at that point. I was like, I'm gonna die, but I didn't die, and yeah. And the last thing that I want to share with you guys that was a positive from this marathon, it always is a positive in my life, the love of my life, Mark, my husband. He has been just like amazing through this marathon cycle, and I told him to get ready for the next one because we're gonna keep going till I'm like fucking awesome at marathoning. I don't know, but he held my race bag the entire day. He, you know, gave my friends and my mom updates on how I was doing in the marathon, but you know, so much more. Even in the car when I was like kind of beating myself up about the marathon, he was there to console me and tell me, marathoning's hard, Jasmine. You've been really lucky with all your marathons up until this point, so just be happy you finished, and you finished in a pretty consistent time compared to your other times. So Mark, as always, you get the husband award. I'll buy you a pizza and a couple of beers, or I don't know, make you a meatloaf. Comment below what you think I should do for Mark. That would be really special. I'm trying to figure it out still. I was thinking about taking him to the adult arcade downtown, but like I feel like I need to do like a week of let's make Mark feel like he gets the husband award. So if you guys have any suggestions on how, or heck, maybe I can just make him a trophy that says husband award, let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. Keep it PG, people, because sometimes I get stuff and I'm like, ew, no, this is the Disney Channel, but Jasmine swears on it because she doesn't know how to keep her mouth clean, but I'm working on it, okay. So anyways, Monumental Marathon, overall, it was a bad race day for me, but it was a really good experience overall. I think that the positive takeaways overcome the negative aspect of the last half of the race, and I would highly recommend a lot of people to go out and run it. It is a great course. I saw a lot of things in Indianapolis that I never saw before, and it helped me definitely towards the end, running downtown, hearing people cheer for me that don't even know me. It was great. So yeah, go check it out, sign up for next year. Maybe I'll see you. If I'm struggling and you see me, just say run, Jasmine, run, and I'll run. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Sorry that I swore a lot in this video. I'm really working on it. I got a potty mouth, I know. My mom's gonna hate me when she sees this. But anyways, again, Monumental Marathon. I'll come for you, baby, next year. Peace.